Alright, I think we're live. Maybe. Oh god, it's looping. Yep. Alright, we're definitely live. Alright, hello everyone, or no one. Welcome back to this stream. Playing more Slime Rancher, or coming back to Slime Rancher, and of course, whoops, gotta get the window down. There we go. Grifferuto is playing.
Hello.
Hi.
Ready to get started?
Yep, I am.
Been a bit of a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. That was a loud door.
Yeah. Ooh, got a little bit of lag.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna say the kind of a bitrate problem, but the stream just hates this particular area for some reason. I still don't know what. Oh, and it's back. Never mind. It's laggy, but...
Oh. Okay, we got some work to do here.
Yeah, is that
okay,
on
so...
your end or mine?
I don't know. I'm getting a little bit as well.
That's a lot of stutter.
There's just... What is the feeling you guys are hungry? Okay, oh, yeah. Okay, you guys are hungry. That's the problem.
God.
Boy, what do you guys eat? I'm trying to remember all this.
Did I forget to, like, turn something off? Because, my god, this is... I don't think it's ever been this laggy before. Like, I can't even tell what you're doing half the time.
Oh, that's not good. Well, one of the things I was going to do, providing, you know, technical difficulties subside a bit, is... Remember how I was saying that I think I've actually got too many slimes to take care of here? So, yeah. I think I'm gonna, like, set some of them loose out, Okay, is that... No, that's... No, wait, that is the cave. I'm getting turned around here.
Yeah, actually, I was kind of hoping you would maybe leave the, this area for a minute, because I'm getting, like, 2 frames a second.
Oh, yikes, okay.
Ugh.
Is this any better, or...?
Yeah, maybe go a bit further. Hang on, I'm just gonna put up the little, pause screen.
Technical thing.
Yeah, can you try, I don't know, stopping the stream and starting again?
Sure.
Like, it took a total or 2 seconds after you pressed that for it to actually acknowledge that you had pressed that on the stream.
Okay, going live again. Okay, resuming.
It hasn't...
Any better?
Hasn't started for me yet. Unless...
Hasn't started for you yet?
Do I need to... Oh, wait. No, I was just on the wrong screen there for a second. Okay, that's... Yeah, I think that's better.
Hold on, it's... Give me... No,
I'm
maybe
gonna
it
turn
fixed
off
itself.
the preview there. Okay, yeah, well, like I said, still a bit of a bitrate problem, but at least we're getting a normal frame rate now.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, I know. So it really... I wish we had a better way to do this. Like, I mean, I know we can, I kind of want to try the cable thing, but, I don't think that's really going to work for us for a while. We'll have to see. Yeah, so... Anyways, I've completely lost track of what I was doing. Getting food because slimes are hungry. And, hopefully get everything under control here. I think I've decided I'm going to let the, slimes here kind of loose in, like the back area there. I feel like my voice thing just crashed because I'm no longer hearing you.
Oh, great. I can still...
Oh, no, I can hear you.
Okay, good, because I can hear you perfectly fine. Okay,
Okay. Which is gonna be a bit of a process, actually. Right, the bats eat this. I don't even know if the bats need anything, to be honest. Yeah, I've got stuff going on over here. Got chickens. Bats are actually a little lower than I thought they'd be. Okay. You guys here have carrots. Alright, got chickens going here. We got our... Whoa, okay. Puddle slimes here. Just gonna suck them all up. It's quicker that way. I actually have no idea if there's been an update or anything.
God.
Check.
Hang on. Something just went real fucky there.
I feel like you're cutting out because you either take like a long time to respond or
Yeah, something went really fucky there. It just like the stream on your end almost just crashed.
Oh, lovely.
And it keeps stuttering. I am currently looking up something to see if this is of any use.
That I'm gonna keep I'm gonna start relocating some of the slimes here.
Okay, so I think I might have found a plugin. It's free, thankfully, which is nice. That might be what we'd want. Like, it sounds like this is basically what we're doing right now, except it goes through OBS instead of through Discord.
That sounds interesting, though. Won't that just put a whole bunch of more stress on OBS, though?
Who knows? What do you want? It has to put stress on something.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just eating the slimes into the back area.
Well, it actually looks pretty good now.
Yeah, I haven't had a weird stutter in
You
a
know,
little
I don't
bit.
think it's...
It's not the game. It's definitely...
It's not your area. I think it gets kind of fucky at night.
That's possible, I suppose, but you know, actually, something I noticed, like, I feel like something's changed with the lighting a little bit, because I don't remember the shadows doing that before.
It does look different.
And not necessarily in a good way. Okay. What do you think? 6 per enclosure? Do you think that would be a good amount?
Sure. Why not?
Alright. Okay, so now we have... Okay, we got 6 in there. These guys are going to be a little tricky. Yeah, so planting a bunch of slimes loose, that's kind of my main plan for the moment. Boy, I can like really just launch them. Yeah, I know. I kind of want to explore the winter area a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
But besides that, no, I'm not entirely sure what I want to get done today. Maybe finding more treasure might not be a bad idea. Like,
oh yeah, I forgot
treasure
about
hunting. Wait, it's actually gonna be a little hard to tell. I mean, I suppose I could just take the 4 out and then, because I know for certain I put 10 in each. So there you go, buddy. Be free. I just have to make sure I don't lose track of how many I take out.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
It is doing a little bit better, I hope, huh?
It's more consistent, and it is a lot more stable. It's still
Okay.
not perfect, but it's better. This is just one of those things, like, I mean, yeah, I could probably find a better way of doing it than going through Discord. But it's also is one of those things, though. It's like, this is just how it is when you're recording someone else's screen. Like, this is kind of unavoidable.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can
really
improve it,
sucked.
but, you know, you can only improve it so much when it's just a mess to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay. This might be a little risky because he's gonna whoop. Alright, and get far away from me so you don't kill me. Here, you get back.
Okay,
Don't want you guys coming up here and eating my chickens.
there was a massive lag spike there for a second, but it seems to have resolved.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, let's take this guy since he just blew up. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you've talked about your job on stream before. How's it been going for you?
Oh, pretty good. Today was... It was kind of annoying, because it was not a problem. Because this one job, basically what I'm doing is... I'm like... I think the proper term is like an external merchandiser. Like, I just come into stores and do random things of setting stuff up for some companies. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm happy that I have this job, but I don't fully understand why it needs to exist.
Ah, I see.
But the reason I was annoyed today was because I had to set something up, and the company I work for decided you need to watch a training video on how to do it because this is a complex process. And
Okay.
so the email they send me is like, oh, we need you to watch this training video. You only need to watch the first 78 minutes of it.
Oh! 78 minutes, okay.
The other 40 are optional. But it's like, well, first of all,
At that point,
it was hell. It was just like the driest, most boring thing ever.
they usually are.
So much wasted time because it wasn't edited. So much wasted time because the guy wasn't going off of a script. He was just kind of winging it while going through a PowerPoint presentation. And I know that's a terrible idea. Like, I'm sure there's people that can do that. He is not one of them, and I am fully aware, and it's very obvious because that is how I made my first recording for YouTube, was I just winged it, and it was horrible, and I never used that audio, and then just used scripts forevermore after that, because I just can't do that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But anyways, so yeah, 78 minutes of boring, dry content over-explaining the absolute hell out of this process, to the point where I had a better understanding of what I was doing before I watched the video. And then when I finally get there, and also keep in mind this is the reason I was kind of concerned about this for anyone watching is because up until this point, I'd pretty much, these more complex jobs, I'd only ever done them as an assistant to another person working here, so this was my first one alone. And it was the absolute easiest job ever. Like, it was exactly the same as anything else I'd done with an assistant. Or, you know, as an assistant. So it's like, oh great, you guys just over-explained the hell out of this, made me think it was going to be a massive, complicated process. I get there, it's easy. It's like, you assholes. You guys suck.
Okay, no, that's all of them. Yeah, there's 3 left. Okay. Bunnies now. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, isn't it? It's just like, yep, everything. Like, oh yeah, it's super complex. It's like, no, it really isn't at all.
Actually, if you want to have a fun story here, that I'm just going to mark down ahead of time, just in case. This might be good content.
Possible animation, okay.
It might be good content. Yeah, so basically after I finished this job, I decided to go get lunch. And I figured I'd go back to that ramen place I went to once, which unfortunately is kind of downtown from where I was. Also, do you want to know something interesting?
Sure.
I can't remember where it is, like, geographically. Like, if you looked at a map, I wouldn't know exactly where it was. But I could pinpoint the exact moment I entered the city. You know what I mean, right? It's like, I was already in the city, but I could...
the proper, like, kind of downtown core?
Yeah, it's like, I was already in the city, but it's like, I pinpoint exactly when I entered the, in quotes, city. Like, it was just like an immediate thing of like, oh yeah, this is where everything is just shit. Everything just sucks from here.
Oh yeah. I think I know precisely where that boundary is, actually, now that you mention it.
Yeah. Anyways, it wasn't actually that bad getting down there. I did have a bit of a schizo moment where...
Alright.
I knew where I was going, and what the parking structure I was going into was. I go to it, and it is not the parking structure I remember. In the slightest. Like, I go, it's just like, this is completely wrong. I know I'm in the right place. I turned where I was supposed to. Why am I in a completely different structure? And then when I come out of the structure, I look across the street and see the parking structure that I was trying to get to.
Oh.
On the opposite side of where I know it is from the direction that I came. So I was just kind of thinking like, oh god, has the geography of the city changed when I wasn't looking? What the hell is happening? Turns out I just turned one street too early, but it was a real, like I said, real schizo moment there. It didn't get much better from that point on.
No.
I mean, it did, because I had, you know, ramen and dumplings, which was awesome. But on the way home, traffic was awful. I always hate driving in the city because I just feel like I'm doing like 100 traffic violations a second, no matter what I do. Just to try to get across the street. GPS didn't help, it was fucking me up.
You might as well turn that thing off in the city, it's useless.
Yeah. But basically, I went into my normal routine of yelling every obscenity I could think of at everyone who so much as dared to enter my peripheral vision. And I don't exactly know what was going on, I was just ranting to myself, and first time this has ever happened, I must have really cracked myself up or something, because I just started, like, straight up Joker laughing for, like, minutes straight. And I was kind of thinking, like, oh, this is maybe concerning.
Yeah.
You're just laughing like a... Like, it's a good thing I had the windows up, but I don't know what anyone looking at it is like, there's this person just laughing like a psychopath in his car, and presumably nothing.
Oh my god.
Also a weird thing I do sometimes, this is not the first, I mean, the Joker laugh, this was new, but a thing that I just kind of do sometimes if I'm really pissed off at the traffic, for some reason I just start continuing on with my insane ramblings and yelling at everyone, but slip into a Mickey Mouse impression.
What?
And I don't know why. Also, the thing I found out is there is a very fine line between Mickey Mouse and Leprechaun. It's really easy to slip into an Irish accent from Mickey Mouse. And yeah, somehow I cracked myself up again and just started doing the Joker laugh again, but as Mickey Mouse. I pretty much talked to myself like that the whole ride home.
That's slightly concerning.
Yeah, it's not as bad as when I had that painting job for a brief time, and I literally started yelling at the sun.
Sorry, you started yelling at the sun.
Yes. Because I think it was a really sunny day and I forgot my sunglasses, so and it was shining directly in my eyes, so I just started yelling at it. Yeah, that is a fairly normal drive anywhere in the city for me. As soon as I get off the highway, it's just madness.
Oh.
Nope, there goes the stream again.
We'll be fine. I'm down. Oh, great.
Nope, there it goes. We're back.
Yeah, maybe we should try like with that plugin sometime.
Yeah, I've actually found two things
Discord
here.
is just not working anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, it's kind of shit.
Yeah. Can I store you guys in my silo? No, I cannot store you in my silo. Okay. I've got mail. I'll deal with that in a moment. I still have 2 more pens to empty.
Oh, can I?
And yeah, what's up?
Sorry, I just remembered because I was just briefly looking at Discord. Can I share probably the funniest and when I say out of context, there was no context to begin with. Someone just said this on Discord, out of the blue.
Okay, sure.
You can probably, I'm sure anyone who's watched any of my streams before knows exactly who this is. It's Xander. All he said was, a sun-boiled water bottle is just BPA flavored tea. And nothing else. It's like, again, this is one of those things, like, no one had said anything in that channel for like an hour, and then he just comes out with that.
See, I like to imagine that, like, if when he goes out, like, trying to, like, pick up a date or something, he just opens with that. Like, that's his strategy.
He's already got a... Okay, I'm not sure, at the very least, he already has a girlfriend.
Okay.
He often refers to her as his wife, but I'm not sure if they're actually married or not.
Okay.
So
yeah,
sure, he's already won, somehow. Just apparently chaos works.
Okay, so, see, I think here's the trick, okay? If your personality is like that, you have to find a girl who's, like, crazier than you to a degree.
Weirdly enough, she's not. She's fairly
normal.
She's like... Not normal.
You said the word fairly, though. Fairly.
Not as... I mean, he's fairly normal as well, he just has bouts of madness. And chaos.
For a minute?
Yeah. Anyways, just going briefly back to, the fact that this stream looks like shit. So, one of the things I found is... I'm just gonna bookmark this. Put that there. It looks like it just kind of goes through a browser. Which is interesting.
Huh.
Slightly sketchy, but who knows?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say that. Shoot, I can't count. How many of you are there?
I mean, it might be one of those So just says, well, it is always one of those things that says, 100% free, no downloads, no personal data collection, no sign-in, privacy and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, but everyone says that, so who really knows? I mean, the one thing you can say is it can't be... It's not like Discord is, oh, they're definitely not doing anything sketchy or spying on you or anything.
No, it's like their latest big update, they blatantly said, yes, we record all your video calls.
Cool.
It's like, yeah.
Anyways, so... Let's see, what are the issues? If the video fails to load on OBS Studio, where the browser source remains blank, try disabling hardware acceleration or refer to help guide. I don't know what that means, but that's only in case of a failure. And then other known issue, Samsung smartphones, immediately not a problem. Anyone who streams from a smartphone is a heathen. I don't know, it might be worth trying. All it says is you create a room, add your camera to OBS, I don't know what that means, add the remote screen share, and then just create an invite.
So would that not mean I'd also have to be running OBS?
I don't
correct?
know. Maybe. They do have a YouTube video with a demo of how it's done, which I'm obviously not going to watch while we're streaming, but I'm sure it will show how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, I suppose the biggest problem is it's like, we're kind of streaming games that people, it's like, well, you don't really collab on, like, Slime Rancher, really. Like, that's not a thing. You have, and I mean, it would be a lot easier if I was just streaming it myself, but,
yeah,
like, short of me, like, signing into your YouTube profile and stuff, I don't think that would work.
Yeah, and you'd have to be streaming it through OBS and have the same setup as me and everything, and... And then that would really kind of fuck up the avatar thing.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Have you ever considered, like, looking at the, what's it called, VTuber Studio app? Because I know, like, it kind of, like, what you were describing with OBS, just like, like, or that plugin with, like, the rooms and stuff, that's how, streamers are able to get multiple avatars on stream at the same time.
Does that work for 3D models, though?
Not a clue.
Yeah, because that's the problem, is I'd have to completely remake my model in 2D, which I'm not even sure.
I don't know if it prohibits, like, those type of models. I honestly have no clue exactly how it works. 3D might be supported.
I'm not even sure how I would do that if I was to, like... I'm pretty sure I couldn't make, like, a pixel art version of myself. Because that would probably just then bend the pixels and look all awful, which I always hate that. But I kind of want to keep this aesthetic. I don't know, I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I'm not sure what it would be.
Well, hold on. No, I don't know if that would work either. Because, like, all it basically does with the, what's it called? Live 2D, I think, is what most, like, 2D VTuber models use. I was actually kind of looked up how it works. It's like, oh, it's literally just, like, compositing, basically. You're just stacking multiple layers on top of each other, and they move slightly in a 3D space.
Oh, yeah.
Giving it the illusion.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Actually, funny enough, it's like, most avatars you can't tell. Oh, who was the one, like, it's really obvious once you see it. One of the Hololive ones. It's like you could tell, like, just straight up, it's like her face is like a flat plane, and I think her hair too. It's like once you see it, you cannot unsee it.
Hmm.
It was one of the.
That might be
What's
one
her
of those
name?
things, like, I don't know what it would be necessarily, but like the false distance above them might have been too far, so like, you know, things kind of really had a more separated look.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was what's her name? The owl one, Mume, I think. I think.
I'm not sure if this is a good thing to say as, you know, a VTuber. I don't really watch VTubers. I don't know any of the ones other than
Like,
what I
honestly,
occasionally
they're-
see from memes, and I don't know a single one of their names.
You know, I've never, besides your streams, I've never actually watched a stream of one of them. I usually
It's just the clips.
kind of see clips of them because, well, first of all, it's a lot easier to, you know, consume and, you know, it's like you're, I don't know if that's considered a bad thing or not. It's like, you know, I'm watching the clips rather than the actual people. I have watched a couple playthroughs, but I've never watched anything live. Usually because they always stream at, like, really weird times.
Well, that's time zones for you, right?
Yeah. Oh, you guys are hungry again. Hey, get back here. Okay, so okay, we got a lot of chickens here. Get out. Get out. Here, guys, some food. Enjoy. Okay, that should hopefully be a little better. Yeah, but honestly though, it's like, I think I know a fair number of them, but at the same time, it's like, there are just so many. It's hard to keep track of. Like, you can't keep track of all of them. There's just no way.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like one of the things that I'm looking at, this NDI program, it's getting recommended a couple times, so I think... Hang on. Excuse me. I think that might be the most reliable source.
If it's better than Discord, that'd be great. Although the only thing that sucks is we're still gonna have to have Discord running.
Yes, yeah, that is a problem.
Actually, what am I doing? I don't need money. I should just be putting this in a refinery.
However, the good thing about that, though, is that then I can adjust your volume separate to the game when we're doing it this way.
That's a good point.
Because that does piss me off that I can't do them independently.
Though mine will still be tied in with yours, won't it?
Nope.
Or can you... Oh, right, no, you could probably... Since it's on your computer, you could...
Yeah, it doesn't record
set, like,
my
kind of
voice.
separate audio channel, can't you?
Yeah, mine's just... OBS is just recording my microphone and your microphone, and it doesn't record me on my computer through OBS. It only records other people, so... Or not that, Discord, so... Yeah, I can't be picked up on Discord, so it all works out.
Alright, well, that's good. Okay, I think the farm's already in a little bit better shape now.
Oh, good. Oh yeah, was there an update for this when you loaded it up?
Not that I saw, but it does automatic updates, so I don't actually know.
Alright, let's look it up.
If there's anything, it's probably just bug fixes, I would imagine.
Yeah, the last update was in February.
Okay.
And that was,
Yet, then?
you know, adding to Snow's biome. Slime Hyperborea, if you will.
I don't want to say I'm disappointed with this game because it's like, well, it's still in early access. Like, it's not the finished game. But like, okay, when was this game actually put on early access?
Release date September 22nd, 2022.
Okay, so it's been out like half a year then, a little more. Or probably, well, no, yeah, a little more. I kind of feel like there should be a little more by this point. Maybe, I don't know, I'm kind of unsure. Because it's like, there's a lot here, but at the same time, it's like, okay, the currency thing is kind of broken at the moment. Slime technology really isn't that much of a thing.
No, it's kind of...
At least not in the way it was.
It almost kind of seems like everything's just... not exactly done for you, but kind of. You got a message, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I've been kind of putting it off since doing my chores. All right, let's see. Uchi, what has you got? Oh, no, she's just giving me something. You want more stuff? I think that was me. Oh, whatever. Enjoy more stuff. Thank you, Muchi. Very kind of you.
You really are just everyone's garbage disposal.
Yeah. Alright, so... farm is somewhat stable, I think. Food is still a little bit of an issue, to be honest. The onion thing is still annoying me, to be honest. Like, they somehow produce less than they did in the first game. Oh, okay.
And the chickens are, breeding through mitosis, apparently. It's like a virus.
Yeah, okay.
The chicken scourge.
Yeah, this is, a little crazy. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about meat for a while. Yeah. Yeah, like, I definitely, like, I like this game, but it just feels like there should be more in it at this point.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, it's like, oh, they've got, like, all the farm expansion stuff. It's like, that's great, but I have no reason to use them, honestly, because... like,
yeah, you're kind of done already.
Much... yeah. Okay, let's, here, roosters. Enjoy, guys. What kind of food do you have? I don't... oh, no food, okay. They're just hens, I guess. God, those fire slimes are going through that stuff quick. It's like, I'm trying to think, like, I remember, like, the last, like, Slime Rancher stream we did. Like, Slime Rancher 1, I mean. It's like, I specifically laid out a list of stuff, like, I was hoping the next game would have, and the sad part is I don't actually remember exactly everything that I said.
Me neither.
I mean, I think my main one says, like, I hope it wasn't just, like, you know, Slime Rancher DLC, basically. And it's like, well, no, it's way too big at this point to be, you know, just DLC, but also it's like, okay,
but it's not enough to be a game.
No, like, it doesn't feel like there's quite enough to be a game here at the moment. Like, there's a lot to see, there's just not a lot to do. I think that's more the issue I'm having at the moment.
Yeah, I kind of get what you
mean. Yeah, like, the game looks very nice. It's not exactly as stable as the last one, but you know, again, early access, so I can't particularly complain about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That was interesting.
Really, I'm trying to decide, it's like, you know,
What?
if
Oh, that's
someone
what that
watches
was.
watching it, it's like, okay, would I recommend this game to them or not? It's like, honestly, I'm not really sure if I would recommend it, because in my opinion, even though, you know, it's an older game and stuff, it's like, I would actually recommend your Slime Rancher 1 first, because, why is that chicken just rolling? Because it's like, okay, at least that's a completed game, and it just feels like it has more to do. Like there's more to strive towards, I guess. It's like, I'm actually really surprised the 7Z Club isn't here from the first game. Like that really surprises me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. It's like there's not really anything to spend your money on. Everything's already kind of here.
No, it's like I've got like yeah, like this is ridiculous. I've got 55,000 like new bucks here, and it's like, okay, cool. I've got absolutely nothing to spend them on. It's like, so they're just sitting here.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, it's like I've just been like, you know, putting a bunch of my profits in the refinery because, like, well, I don't need more money. There's no money to spend it on. Like, there's nothing to spend it on at the moment. Oh, someone else giving me stuff. Let's see. Oh my God, he's back.
Finally.
Bob. Hello. I'm not even gonna try. Gifts for you. Yay! Chickens. Okay.
Why does he look like the main character from Darkwood?
Actually, I just realized that's another thing. You don't give people stuff anymore. Remember how they were like asking for favors and stuff? And
yeah, now everyone's just giving you free crap.
Yeah, and oh, I forgot I put those there. I think this goes where I want to go. Hold on. Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, I'm here. The main thing is like, okay, it's like there's not really any challenges. There's not a whole, like, besides, you know, finding new slimes, there's not a whole lot of reasons to go exploring, which, you know, is kind of disappointing because it's actually I absolutely love the world they've created. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like very vast, lots of ways to get around, but it's like, okay, but there's nothing to do out here really. That's kind of my big issue. Alright, fire slimes, go, be free. Alright, anyways, I literally just came over here just to return them. So, it's like, I'm trying to think, like, okay, if I was to suggest, like, the developers focus on one thing at the moment, what would it be? It's kind of a tough thing to think, actually, because it's like, okay, it would probably be maybe the slime technology, I guess, but even then, it's like, that's kind of only if you want to do it. Maybe it would be better if they kind of brought, like... Okay, here's an interesting idea.
Okay.
Combine the 7Z Club with getting stuff for P. As in, like, instead of just money you need to rank up in the 7Z Club, you also have to provide items. That way, it gives you more of an incentive to go out and explore and find these things. but also it acts as a way of getting rid of some of your money.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I do love the stupidity, though, of you need to manufacture ways for me to not have money.
Yeah. But
I would
it is
literally never
true,
say
though.
this in any other regard, but maybe they should start taxing you.
Oh god. Oh, I just noticed the trees. Or was that crazy? It looked like it had like a rainbow like streak going up it.
I can't
Yeah,
really
right there.
tell through the bitrate. Oh yeah, I kind of see that. Oh yeah.
Huh.
Shimmers a little bit.
It does shimmer. Okay. Oh right. I need to deal with the what are they called? Cave slimes.
Okay.
The fire guys. Yeah, or at the very least, they need to make things a lot more expensive because it's like I've got. Actually, hold on. Let's just go see something real quick. Gonna go down here since I've actually haven't even put anything in this new area yet.
Oh, have you not?
No, I haven't.
Huh.
It's just barren. Like, okay, 250 for a corral. It's like, now I'm trying to remember what it costs in the other game, but I do not feel like it was that low.
Hang on, let me find the Slime Rancher wiki and look some stuff up.
Yeah, just... Or if it was, it's like, maybe it's support prices? I know. No, they're about the same. Strange.
Okay, Corral. Slime Rancher 1. Oh, actually, no, the default Corral was 250 U-Bucks. High Walls was 350 added onto that. Music Box was another 350. Auto Feeder was 500. Airnet 425. Plort Collector 500. And Solar Shield 425. Which is...
Yeah, like opening a new tab, I'm curious if it's like... Oh, okay, I gotta drain these.
It appears to be exactly the same prices.
So, okay, so... It's gotta be the 7Z Club then.
Yeah, I guess so. So...
It's gotta be.
Oh god, the audio keeps fucking... I still... I'm never gonna get over... Love the little, upgrade in the first game of, like, Mochi's little bonus thing for the plort market. It's like, that's... It's literally insider trading is your upgrade. It's just kind of funny to me.
Yeah,
it's like that's actually what that is.
So, because I'm trying to think of like what other stuff there was to spend money on, and I mean, I don't think you spent money on any of the slime science stuff because you just used resources on it.
Yeah.
So, actually, no, maybe you did spend a bit of money on it. I know, but it seemed like it was a small amount because I always seem to recall resources were the main thing. I never found that I had not, like, you know, no money for it. Guard. Yeah, and also it's like, okay, I can't even upgrade some of these because I'm missing, I mean, I could get another heart module, but okay, that is specifically something I remember saying. It's like, okay, the world needs to be more dangerous because it's like, you know, the whole heart module thing. It's like in this game I recall I almost died maybe once.
Yeah.
And it's like it's very hard to get yourself in a situation where you could die.
Yeah. I'm looking at some of the things of like what they've added, like new features in Slime Rancher 2. This is unfortunately one of those things that's like, I don't quite understand the point of this. You can get flags now that mark certain things on the map.
Oh, okay.
So there's an attention flag, a caution flag, fruit, meat, and veggie flags. Which, like,
How do you...
I can kind of understand the veggie, like, the resource ones a little bit, but, like, I think this map is bigger than Slime Rancher 1, but, like, it's still not a big enough game that you really need to put markers down to remember where certain things are. Right?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I do have a decent sense of direction, but it's like... I don't know, I mean, some people, you know, like, you watch playthroughs and you're just like, this person has a absolutely terrible sense of direction. Like, how do they not remember where that is?
Yeah, but... I've definitely seen some of those. Hang on. I'm just looking at the, Huh.
So...
I don't think there's drones.
What, like drones to do your bidding for you?
Yeah, like I'm looking it up and saying, like, you know, the returning features. Go down to utilities.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like there's the scarecrows and water taps and turrets. There doesn't seem to be... That is straight up Slime Hyperborea. Interesting. But yeah, turrets aren't, or drones aren't here.
Very, very strange.
Okay, I hope that's a planned thing they're bringing back.
I hope so too. What are these? Right, okay. Well, is the farm in... Oh no, you guys are hungry again. I was about to say, it's like, is the farm in a state that I can leave it? It's like, no, it is not in a state where I can leave it currently. Because I wouldn't mind exploring the ice place a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's leave you guys here for the time being. How are you guys doing for food? You'll be good for a while.
Jesus.
Alright.
Traffic outside.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that got picked up, but I'm sure it did.
Alright. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna go exploring.
Okay, good.
That's what we're gonna do.
Maybe things will clear up a bit on the stream then.
I hope so, but...
It already looks a bit better.
Okay. Alright, just get up a bunch of these, like, prehistoric chickens. Alright, roosters. You guys at the moment. Alright, off we go. Got a teleporter that will save us a little bit of walking. Actually, that reminds me, can I... Why is it suddenly so dark in here?
Your lights go out?
Huh. Don't know. Okay, anyways, teleporters. Can I actually make a teleporter real quick? Warp tech. Home portal. Just home portal. I mean, home portals are nice and all, but... Okay, that's unavailable. I don't have enough beeswax to fabricate one. Alright, I guess we're just going without. Yeah, is what it is. Okay, so, let's see, I got to go... Actually, that teleporter's pretty... Is that a two-way teleporter? I think it is. Okay, I'm going to try that cave first, because if that's the case, that's going to save us a lot of walking.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I need a little bit of this stuff. I don't remember what for, I just remember I was low on it. Okay, so teleporter, yeah, it's in this cave here. Provided, you know, it is a two-way teleporter, of course.
Yeah.
Yep, looks like it is indeed a two-way teleporter. Oh, we got more deep brine here. Lovely.
Nice.
Alright. Pop over here. Move us out on the cliff. Can't remember, did? Yeah, I think I already got the treasure that was down there.
Yeah, I remember you jumping off that.
Okay. Little statue guy there. Gotta go behind the waterfall, which I still a little annoyed at myself that I missed the first time.
Yeah.
Also some oil. Sure, I'll take some. What the hell?
It's interesting. I think you just got to wherever it is that makes the stream come through perfectly clearly.
Oh, that's nice at least.
It just looks perfect now.
Okay, down we go. Ice caverns. Always hate to have to jump across like this water. Oh,
Yeah, it's a little concerning.
a little bit, yeah. Alright, back to the Iceland, which I don't... What's this place? Powerful Bluff is it's called. Okay.
Okay.
This is really nice, this area.
I'm sure it will be... There it goes. Oh. Yeah, there. Okay. I was gonna say, like, I'm sure it will be once the bitrate calms down.
I feel like you should be like putting preemptive like apology in the notes or something, you know, saying like, you know, hey, sorry, Discord's being dumb. I don't recall there was a bridge here before, but I think it only is there when it's nightfall. Wait, is that? Aha! I saw that down there. Okay. This might be a little dodgy. Oh, okay, I almost screwed that up. There we go. Treasure, what have we got? A snowy bush. Fantastic.
Wonderful.
I'm getting a little lag spikes. That's kind of concerning me when I'm hopping across all this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, by the way, I should
anyways,
mention the notes. It's got... All it says is get more jellystone and silky sand. So,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
if that's a priority at all.
I'm definitely not going to find sand here. Jellystone, maybe? I have no clue.
Probably not, but you never know.
Okay,
I like these little
Kind of.
red tundra areas.
yeah, these are really nice. So, kind of have to go this way, I guess. Oh, that's a... Yeah, okay, I can
You
do
can
that.
make it.
Oh, am I gonna make this so?
Yep.
Oh, barely. Okay. I'm gonna have to wait for that to recharge before I get across there.
Shit's exploding.
Hmm. Okay, the big saber. Come on, get up the wall. big saber slime is around here somewhere. Okay, so it's more up there-ish. I really like these like kind of hot springs.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were like, we were very young and we went to like the hot springs in?
That was
Wait,
still in
was it-
Alberta, right?
It was in Jasper. No, Jasper doesn't have hot springs. Where was that place? What was that called?
It would be Alberta, though, right?
Oh yeah, it was Alberta. Just I can't remember.
Now let's check Google Maps here.
Yeah.
Let's see, we've got Banff.
It might have been Banff.
No, Jasper does have hot springs, apparently. I think those are outdoor ones, though.
I'm fairly certain it wasn't Jasper, though.
You mean the cave ones, right?
Yeah, there was a little bit of a cave, but yeah, it was like natural hot springs. Okay, can I make that gap? Oh, that's
Was that a
shit.
drone that
Alright.
you've already gotten?
Yeah, I've gotten that already. Okay.
Okay, well that's definitely not it. That's... Well, that might be... Oh, hang on, this looks familiar. Nope, wait, in British Columbia?
There it is. Yeah, it might have been... Actually, it might have been British Columbia. I don't know exactly. Alright. Hey, buddy. Here's some food for you. I feel like I might have fed him already. 'Cause he's already about to blow. Hello. There's another portal.
Probably just gonna take you home, but, well, let's find out. Eating
yeah.
them around.
Here, just have some food, guys.
Consume the birds.
Oh, wait. Why do I have...
Oh, this does look familiar.
Alright, let's see where this goes.
Aha!
It is here.
Where the
It's
hell?
a temple.
Oh,
This temple I found like ages ago.
is that
It's like, yep.
good?
I don't know if it's actually a shorter distance.
It's kind of just a neutral.
Yeah, because like here I just have to skip across there and I'm good. This one though. Well, no, I have the home portal, so it's questionable whether it's worth it. But okay, I'm happy this is here anyways. Let's head back.
What did the rest of this play? Oh, was it this? I don't
What's
know.
the name of it?
It's Ainsworth Hot Springs. The cave looks familiar, but nothing else I'm seeing does.
Can you send me like some pictures of it? I'll probably know right away.
Well, hang on, let's... So I'll just send you the picture of the cave that's looking familiar to me.
Alright.
And hang on, let me get the...
I'm not gonna be able to recognize a cave or steam anywhere. Like
Yeah,
more of a broad shot
yeah.
if you don't mind.
This is the part that keeps showing up that I don't remember. I thought it was more
That
in...
might be it actually.
I thought it was more indoors. Actually, hang on. This is a super low-res picture.
I feel like we might have been there, but I don't actually.
Does this look more familiar?
Yes, actually it does.
That might have been it.
Okay. But yeah, it's like I wouldn't mind going to a hot springs place again. It was nice from what I remember. Like how long ago do you think that was? It's like we were. I was probably like 7, 8 maybe.
So that was at least 20 years ago. Yeah, it was a nice place.
Oh. Okay, two things. First, treasure pod. Second, I see a drone over there I haven't gone yet.
Do you? I don't see any. Oh wait, yes I do. His little
Like
sparkly.
right on my crosshair there.
You have a crosshair?
Yeah, like the ring. Can you not see it?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it just kind of blends in with the snow.
Question is, how do I get there? I got an ice cube.
Hate it.
Miniature, is it a miniature slime cigarette? A saber slime scratching post? Okay, question is, how am I going to get there? I'm feeling like I might have to wait until night, honestly.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm assuming, like, see, it looks like there's going to be a bridge there.
Yeah, I forgot about that
But, like,
feature.
it's like...
Oh, what the
It's
fuck?
like only, like, 2 in the afternoon here.
Okay, somehow, since the last time I looked at the stream, we've gotten up to 5 views. That's...
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
No, they're gone.
Oh.
We got them for like a second, and then now it's back to 0 concurrent views.
Maybe they took a look at the audio or the stream quality and were like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay, actually, never mind. I can make it here. I don't need to wait for the bridge.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Alright, well, new story. Let's see what we got. These auroral effects here, the ghostly trees and the surfaces that materialize at night, are similar to a phenomenon inside the labyrinth. And that shouldn't be possible given the current state of the breach. I'm beginning to suspect that the ice shell that remains surrounding this glacier is amplifying the prisma waves, like creating an echo chamber where the effects in the environment are most concentrated. Interesting. Very interesting. This is a very odd little place, though, isn't it?
Yeah. What I'm still thinking the deal is, because this person who's talking seems like they don't know about the glacier and how they said that it wasn't there before. My guess is definitely that this person is from the future, went back in time without realizing it, and thinks that they caused some kind of disaster, or some disaster happened that destroyed this place, when really they probably just went back to before it looked like this, and then created it the way they remember it.
Interesting.
I just had... Okay, this is a weird thought I just had. Not necessarily for this. But let's say that was something that happened. Like, someone... Okay, here's what I'm thinking, basically, is... Imagine if you lived in a house in the future, and then got transported back in time, and you wanted to rebuild the house that you lived in.
Okay.
Would you... You wouldn't make it correctly. Because it would be slightly different. You would forget certain details. But now, because you've built that house, you can now live in it in the future. And then go back in time and, you know, the whole cyclical loop. Would the house progressively degrade over time? Sort of like, you know, the way if you take a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy, it progressively gets worse because every time, like when you start, you've got a perfect house. And then when you go back in time, you recreate it as best as you can think. And then the next version of you is recreating the slightly worse version of the perfect house. And then that version is missing a few details as well, and it's progressively losing more and more details or changing over time? Or would it be because, you know, it has to be a cyclical loop? Every time it's being remade exactly the same as always.
That's really interesting take on it. And okay, first of all, explain what a cyclical loop is, because I don't actually completely know.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's cyclical, like, it's just going in it's looping over and over again.
Oh, okay, I see.
You know, it's like you create the future that you live in order to go back to create the future that you live in order to go back and, you know, so on and so forth.
Right.
So I don't know how that would expand kind of infinitely, though. Like, you couldn't make some kind of time travel concept where that would apply to everything if it's just the person who goes back, because like that would be an interesting idea if like every time you go back in time it degrades slightly and it's like, you know, reality kind of changes in well, actually no, that would be the thing, you know, the whole butterfly effect
Yeah.
is like it doesn't actually destroy the timeline, it just progressively changes it slightly more, and like every time you loop more has changed because it's building off of the original. It's building off of each mistake you've made over and over again.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, the guy did say in like one of the logs, it's like, you know, that's, whoa, thank you for almost knocking me off there, phosphorus slime.
There's
He did say that
something
this.
up there.
I don't know if I'm confident my jetpack could get me there.
No, me neither.
The guy definitely said something about like the cycle like repeating again, didn't he?
Yeah, he definitely said something has happened again. I can't remember what, but this definitely is sort of like he's trying to prevent whatever happened before from happening again.
Yes, but
which is kind of
actually
weird because that does almost make it sound like he knows that he's gone back in time. But then there's other things that make it sound like he doesn't know that he's gone back in time.
yeah. I really wish. Actually, hold on. Can we look at the logs here? Hold on. No. Hold on. World. Nope. Ranch. Resources. It's not tutorials. No, I don't think so. I mean, I feel like. Oh. Hello. Where does this go?
No.
Can't been up here yet. Okay, I should have just came and explored this place at night. Oh, okay, a little bit of a gap there. Interesting. I'm very high up anyways. What's up here though?
Not much by the looks of it.
Definitely windy up here.
Man, shit's exploding for reasons.
Actually, I'm starting to think I have been up here. Maybe? I don't know actually. No, okay, I've been up here already.
Have you been in that hole?
What?
Like down into the trees.
I think so. Pretty sure. Curious, so it's like, it definitely looks like there's, you know, like half up the mountain here.
Yeah.
I'm curious if I can get up it or not. Go away from my jetpack recharge anyways. Oh, no. Okay, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
Too bad.
You know what's weird is, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I have seen that there is one more slime that you haven't gotten yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is kind of weird because like, where else are you going?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you look at your map, I think you've kind of, like, you've explored all of this pretty much.
Hmm.
There's
I
that.
still haven't gone beyond the breach yet.
I'm not sure if
Which
you can.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think I can
kind of
yet
the problem
either.
is I don't really want to look up stuff for spoilers, but I also don't know, like, how far along is this game? Like, how much more is there to explore after this point?
Oh, wait a minute. Looks like there's a path right there that might take me up the mountain.
Oh, okay.
It looks like there's stuff up there.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see where this goes. Okay, there's a little cave there.
More bubbles. Is that the same place?
It might actually be the same place, yeah.
Still doesn't look
Okay.
like it goes much higher than this.
No, like I said, it definitely looks like there's stuff up there, like it's decorated.
Hmm. Where's that cave?
I don't know, actually. Maybe it's further back?
Yeah, it was before the bubbles.
Yeah, right here.
Well, what's it look like? I'm kind of blind.
Nothing super interesting, to be honest.
Seeing a lot of psychedelic colors, but that's about it.
It's kind of going up a little bit, but
No, not
No,
anymore.
it isn't, actually. It's kind of frustrating, because, like, it definitely looks like there's stuff up there. It's just I can't quite get on that next platform.
That,
The question is, where would I even go after that?
that little pillar sticking out of the ground there doesn't get you up there, does it?
Oh, this does look, that looks too steep. Yep, that's too
Okay.
steep. I mean, I'm kind of on it.
Are you on it enough that you can keep jumping?
Oh. No, okay.
Graphics started heating up? Doesn't seem like it. I thought I smelled burning graphics cards.
Oh, crap. Ah, I completely fumbled that.
Yep.
This thing is not easy to control. Here, screw you, slime. Oh, I thought I was gonna bonk him off. Damn. Oh, okay. Okay, we're on it. We're on it. Oh, and we're up. We are up.
Hey. There is...
Oh,
Oh,
treasure. What we got?
it's... Ooh!
Oh, sure shot module.
I don't know what that's for.
I was actually looking for that, actually.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well,
Any,
we're
like,
at the top of the
drones?
mountain.
I mean, that
I'm
doesn't
not
look
seeing
accessible.
any drones. Yeah, that's like... Whoa, oh shoot! Oh, I almost fell. Okay, I'm good.
Hmm.
By the way, I've only got like 5 out of like, I think it's like 21 treasure pods in this area.
Really?
Yeah, 5 out of 21.
Okay, well, I guess there is a lot more to explore. Just who knows
Alright.
where.
Yeah. Alright, let's head back down the mountain for a bit. Such a cool bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that book series? The Rainbow Bridge. Secrets of Droon or something? Did you remember that?
Hang on, let me see if that's...
Like the talking like pillows and...
That, okay, that is exactly what I was thinking it was.
Yeah.
Yep, the... I don't remember the rainbow... Was it a
That's
bridge?
how they call it.
Stairs?
Yeah, oh, Rainbow Stairs, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it was in like their basement, like closet or something.
Okay.
Oh, hello. What's this? Little cave here.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. There's the first book by looks of it. Rainbow Stairs.
Okay, it just takes us back here. Two more slime fossils. So we get them on here, I guess. Yeah, it's just one of the books I remember from like, way back. So that series has got to be finished by now, right?
It looks like it's just a 5-book series.
Sorry, a 5-book?
I think so.
No. There were like tons more, weren't there?
There's also Dotora Quest. That one went on endlessly.
Yeah, that one went for quite a long time.
I think it was one of those ones. Oh, hang on. Oh, jeez. Nope.
Did you find something?
Those first 5 might have just been like the first arc of it. Yeah, there's 36.
Yeah, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, it's like, there's no way there was only 5 books.
Oh, geez, it went all the way up to 2010.
Wow.
Started in 1999 and onward.
Yeah, actually. Oh, hold on. Where's this going? Okay, hold on. How much time have we got? Ooh, 5 a.m. Okay, this could be a little interesting. Where's this taking me?
I'm assuming they disappear at 6.
Haha, yeah. Oh, hey, treasure. Cool. Open it. And we need to get the hell out of here. Aurora Pine, cool. Let's get back on solid.
Uh-oh.
They're flashing.
Okay.
They are flashing. Oh. Oh my god, did I time that
You were off
good.
by like 5 seconds.
Hold on, what time? Okay, about 5:15 is about when they go.
I guess 5 is when it starts fading, and oh, jeez. That was
That was dodgy. Like I mean, I timed it good, but wow.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start to head back as soon as I figure out where the heck I have to go. Okay, we can go here and yeah, okay, the valley down here is where I need to go. Really is a nice area. I can't stop saying that. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, you missed the hole.
I didn't know if there was water below the hole.
I should have trusted.
Yeah. Alright. Here we are. We're back. Now, to head back home, hopefully without further incident.
Yep. You know what kind of sucks about the whole trying alternate methods of capturing your computer?
What's that?
Is we kind of have to stream it. Like, we, just a little heads up here. We're gonna need to record Metroid again soon. I've got one more.
Oh, really?
No, I think I've only got 2 more. Yeah, we talked for a long time in like the first 30 or so minutes of that last recording, and there was like nowhere good to cut it, so I only got 3 episodes out of it.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, absolutely. We'll do some more Metroid.
Yeah, that really is kind of the problem with just kind of having at it and hoping for the best. Like I do with all of my recordings, is you kind of just have to hope that it cuts somewhere decent, otherwise the episode just never ends.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a bit of a problem with Death Stranding. I had to cut it in one of the episodes coming up, actually it might be the next episode, I kind of had to leave it on sort of a cliffhanger because, like, it just went on for, like, again, 30, 40 minutes or something.
Oh yeah, just way too long.
Yeah, but the next episode that's coming out will be interesting. And then the one after it will be agonizing, I'm sure, to anyone who is... It gets so goofy, though I love it.
Alright.
Like, this is the point where Death Stranding decides, alright, the concept of the game was weird enough, now we're just gonna get weird with the gameplay itself.
Oh, okay.
It's actually kind of amusing.
Alright. Alright, let's put our stuff in the machine downstairs and probably have to feed a bunch of slimes because I feel like they are very hungry right now.
Oh, probably, yeah. You know what's always shocks me sometimes? Is... We're only halfway through the stream.
Oh, well, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the streams go by in, like, you know, I look over at YouTube, look back at the game, look over at YouTube, it's like, oh, we're done. And then sometimes it's like, oh, this is just... We did like 50 different things and we're only a quarter of the way through the stream. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, we have a bit of a slow start, but...
Actually, that's the weird thing about this game. It really drags on at the start, and then, like I said, then that thing happens where about halfway through, it's like, oh god, I guess we're over now.
Yeah.
It really picks up a little.
Just be a pile of chickens.
That's the best way to store them.
Oh, so, had a rather amusing thing at work. So, I'll have to ask the foreman or the general manager, neither were there on the day I was building these. Why exactly... Alright, so, let me tell you guys something about ductwork, okay? So, square duct, when it's made, it's not actually transported to the site square, like preformed. It's in, like, L shapes, like, you know, you have two of the walls, and then you have the other two of the walls, and they snap together in the corners.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I imagine
Because-
that's just easier. You kind of stack them like chairs, I imagine, just to be able to store more in one spot.
Yeah, because, like, you know, otherwise it's like, okay, well, think of all the wasted space inside, right? It's like...
Yeah, you can't transport another one inside of it, like those party cups or anything.
No, exactly. Okay, so there's a context there. Now, I had to build a bunch of ducts that for some reason were in, like, they were two pieces again, but they were U-shapes and then one of the wall panels. So, and these were not small either, I should just point out. Like, these were very, very large pieces of duct, like 20 by 20 pieces of duct. They're not small. And it's like, okay, and as we're forming these, and I just got looking at our guys, like, how the hell are we going to transport these to site? And then he also informed me, it's like, well, like, they can't, like, you know, fit on, like, a big, like, 4x8 pallet or anything, because the guy takes them to site in his pickup truck, so it has to fit in the back of his pickup truck. And I'm just like, okay,
Well, that's kind of too
these are
bad for
straight
him.
up. Well, no, it's like, okay, these straight up are not going to fit in a pickup truck. Like, there's no way he can get the whole order.
He's gonna have to do multiple trips.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do multiple trips, and I'm just trying to think, it's like, okay, why are the ducks built this way? It just seems... And one of the guys also commented on the fact that it's like, yeah, I've never seen us build ducks this way. And it's like, yeah, I thought it was kind of strange too. I mean, maybe there's going to be a lot of moisture in the system and they don't want to seam along the bottom where water could potentially leak out, but...
I suppose?
I don't know.
But then it just seems like it would be a problem of then there's just a seam at the top, which means there's more water to get into the ducts.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're being rained on. Like, these are inside ducts. But... Yeah, I don't know. It just seems very odd to me that it was designed this way.
Is it just one of those things again? It's like someone didn't know what they were doing and then just asked you to build it?
I don't think so. Like, these guys are professionals. Like, we don't like outsource this to like an engineer. It's like, no, we get the plans for the building, and while some things are mandated by the engineer, we design and build everything we need for our own ducts. It's not like we order stuff or things like that. It's like, no, we specifically decide that, hey, we need this type of duct in this area, this type of duct, and then we cut it on the laser and then we put it together. It's like, okay, I don't think it was that then. Which, you know, just kind of then begs the question. It's like, okay, why was it done this way?
Yeah.
But yeah, and also, so here's another thing that's a little odd. They're like I said, they're rather large ducts, and they're made out of 26 gauge, which is a little strange for ducts that big. I mean, we cross-broke all of them to, you know, like put that X pattern in them so they're more stable and stuff, but it's like, okay, why are we making it out of 26 gauge? We usually, when they get to that size, we usually go like 24 minimum. So, like I said, that's another thing that I just keep finding kind of odd about the whole situation. Yeah, I'll have to ask the next time I see him, the guy who designed it. It's like, why did you do it this way? And oh, I didn't even mention the other interesting fact is this wasn't actually the first thing we've built for this job, not even close. And none of the previous parts of this system have been made this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just...
like, this is... it's completely unique for some reason.
Yeah.
And they all use different duct connectors, too.
Alright then.
Yeah, alright then, indeed. It's like, I really don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, that's just bizarre.
Although I have to say, I never realized how useful a laser was before I was at a place that had a laser. It's like, it's so nice just to be able to, it's like, okay, we don't really have to worry about shearing it to the exact size or anything, or sharpening like punches and stuff to punch it out. It's like, no, it's a laser, it cuts it out, and it's done. Simple as that.
Just a question. Is the laser noisy? Like when a laser cuts something, does it make a lot of noise? Or does it just kind of silently do it?
No, the laser doesn't make any noise. The error or argon when we're doing stainless does make noise because it's basically, you know, shielding the cut from contaminated air. So it's, you know, it's like making like a hissing noise, like someone like opened like a pressurized tank or something.
Okay.
And I suppose the actual like movements of the laser head are a little noisy just because of the mechanisms, but
it's actually
apart from that,
the actual laser cutting through metal doesn't make noise.
It kind of makes a bit of a I'm trying to think how to describe it. Like, if you know what, like, the sound, like, you know, something like arcs or something, or, you know, like, you, like, you rub your feet on a carpet and, like, touch a metal doorknob, the little, like, you know, pop or zap.
Right.
It makes that noise occasionally, when it, like, stops and starts to cut rapidly, but beyond that, no, it's pretty darn silent.
I was just wondering, because, like, sometimes when I see footage of it... Oh, hang on, we got a person in the chat. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hang on. When did that...
Yeah, just talking about lasers while doing farm tasks here.
Yeah. Sorry, this is always a thing that drives me crazy anytime I look at chat, is YouTube doesn't give you timestamps as far as I can tell. And
oh, really?
And if it does, I can't figure out how to turn them on. Oh, there it is, toggle timestamp.
Oh, so it was just a toggle that you had to turn on.
Okay, thank God. I was just checking because every time I look over at the chat, it's like, oh God, how long have I not noticed that there was someone there? Thankfully, I was right on it this time.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he misses chat stuff so often.
Yeah.
He kind of zones out, I think.
Some games it's totally understandable. Like, I was really happy that for the first 1 or 2 episodes of Boltgun, there was no one in the chat, because, like, I'm never gonna notice. I can barely see what's happening on the screen in front of me, let alone on the screen next to me.
Yeah, just like maximum concentration, right?
It wasn't even that, it's just like there's so much shit happening that you've had, like, it wasn't a bitrate thing. It's just there's so many heretics exploding on screen in front of me that I literally cannot see past the fire and blood.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying about the laser? You had some more question about?
Oh yeah, I was just wondering, because, you see all of those in videos, like, all the sparks that come off of it, you'd kind of think it would be a bit noisy.
Well, there are definitely sparks. If it's noisy, it's not... Like I said, I can't really hear it over the sound of the laser head moving and the air we're putting through the thing.
Okay. I was just curious. I like to know stuff for... I don't know. Potential ideas of anything. It's always good to know of what the case is with that. Oh, and this guy's asking about, just for spoiler's sake for you, if we've seen that last slime. No, we haven't actually. I'm not even sure where to find it. I feel like we've gone everywhere, but that one hasn't shown up yet.
So...
Of course, I say we've gone everywhere. We're still not entirely sure which parts of this map are accessible or which ones haven't been made yet. It was there before the ice area got added, so it's not there. It has to be either your starting area, or the one down at the bottom.
That's interesting in itself, because... Well, I mean, I definitely feel like there's more to this area that I haven't found yet. Though this area is really complicated. There's lots of little... Though I don't really feel like there's...
There's not enough space that you'd think you could miss an entire slime. I suppose I could look it up on the wiki of where... At least which area it's in.
Possibly, like, okay, hold on.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, there's still...
Okay, hang on, never mind. It's spawn locations. Everywhere. Oh, it's just an ultra-rare slime. Okay, that's why.
Oh. Actually, speaking of... I did get that upgrade... Sunsap. Sunsap? Where the hell would you get that?
Oh yeah, I did see that as one of the new resources, but I was thinking that, like, I don't recall seeing that. My guess would be...
By the way, it's not like those lucky cats. Like, that's not the...
No, it's
slime,
a different one. I think one that you can actually...
Okay.
Can you capture it?
Well, I assume you probably can. Wow, how stable is the farm? Because, like, we still have a ton of time in the stream. We could go hunting for this thing.
Yeah.
Are you guys have chickens again? Yes, you are. Damn it. Okay, wow. Boy, I was giving the, what are they called? Sea hen population time to bounce back, and it looks like they absolutely did.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you guys like the stony hens as well, so okay, here. Have some roosters first, because you guys are hungry. Put a bunch of stony hens in here. Put the sea... Oh, we still got a bunch of barred hens. We'll just eat them in there.
Apparently it spawns near chicken nests.
Your chicken nests, interesting.
And that's the
Okay.
only thing it really has to say about how to find them.
Your chicken nests, okay.
So I'm just
Alright,
gonna
let's-
look at the sunset.
Yeah, sunsap. I don't even know where I would look for that.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it's in the Powder Fall Bluffs.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Oh, wait a minute.
It's the opposite of those dewdrops. It only grows during the day.
Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Alright, oh, is anything... Okay, a bit more of this stuff is spawned. We'll grab some of that. Okay, so Power Bluff sets something we can definitely find. So it's kind of interesting. It's like it's everywhere, but it's just very rare.
Yeah, like, it says Rainbow Fields, Starlight Strand, Ember Valley, Powder Fall Bluffs. Those are all the locations.
Very interesting.
Oh, I guess that
Okay.
also kind of implies that that's all the locations in the game so far.
Yeah, though I think we kind of expected that.
Yeah. There's a ton of that.
They don't only like come out at a certain time or anything, do they?
I didn't say anything about that, just near chickens.
Just chickens. Okay, I mean, I can think of a couple places I could go and take a look around. By the way, it doesn't look like super similar to
You'd recognize
anything.
it.
Like, it's not like close enough in color that I might mistake it for another slime, huh?
Highly doubt it.
Okay. Where's the feet? Okay. I think the farm is in fairly decent shape, except for those damn fire slimes. I never realized how much of the ash they ate. It's a little ridiculous, actually.
I'm just looking into some of these unused features on the wiki. I didn't realize there was...
I don't understand why the odd onions have such a low spawn rate. It's not like it's a huge deal or anything, but it's just a little bit of a kind of mild annoyance.
Yeah. Apparently they were at one... I think this is Slime Rancher 1. We're planning to add meteor slimes. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. Alright, anyways, we're just gotta deliver these carrots, and then we are off to our expedition to find this mystery slime.
Okay.
Check that out in a minute here. Little path that looks like there might be treasure up there. Okay, cool. Let's see if I'm correct.
Okay, like, I don't think
yeah.
it spawns anywhere necessarily, it just kind of... You kind of gotta get lucky, I think. I'm not sure if there's any way to attract it or anything.
Okay, apparently this is nothing. Ooh, that was weird. Oh, yikes! Okay, that was almost bad. I forgot to take a look at my jetpack power before I jumped. That almost ended very badly. Alright, chicken nests. Okay, I think I know where some are. Let's go see if we can find this thing. Okay, I think there were some chicken. Yeah, okay, there's some chicken nests. Random bunnies. Bunch of chickens down here, unless they all fell off the cliff. No. Oh, I can get some resources while we're out here.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get any information on how to find them easier.
Alright. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, the main thing that's like really loud in like the shop, like I said, the laser's like the laser filter is actually louder than the laser itself. Like that thing's really loud. And for some reason it makes this weird like banging noise for some reason.
Okay. Does it need this filter thing?
Oh yeah, like okay, I don't know if you know this, but
without it?
okay, so laser fumes are not good for you whatsoever. Like it's vaporizing metal basically. Like in the filter there
so
is
the laser fumes aren't bad for you. It's just that they're aerosolizing metal with all kinds of weird shit in it.
Yeah, I love it. Like I actually saw them clean out the filter once. It's like it's filled with rust, like metal, like metal dust.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, the reason I'm asking is I was just thinking of a random idea I had. What about a handheld laser? So think of basically, when you've got someone sawing open a vault or something in a crime or like a heist thing, but it's a handheld giant-ass laser.
Okay.
Would you need the filter?
No. You wouldn't. Like that's just so then we're not pumping out like bad fumes into the environment, and we're not like it's not coming into the shop or anything.
Right. But if you're just out in a random location, lasering through a wall, it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't.
And if you're moving it by hand, then you're not really having to worry about the whole noisiness. Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Noisiness of the machine moving around.
Yeah, exactly. So it'd be like pretty damn silent.
Okay, that's but still kind of noticeable with all the sparks and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Actually, if you want an interesting example, have you seen those handheld laser rust removers?
Yes, I love those.
Yeah, but like for a viewer here who doesn't know what those are, okay, imagine like a barcode scanner, except it has a range of about a meter.
Except lethal.
And can remove like rust off of metal from that distance. That's basically what these things are.
That is pretty awesome. I do love
they
that.
are. It's so cool. It just vaporizes the rust.
And I'm assuming you can't see the laser that you work with.
Oh yes, you can.
Oh, you can.
You can absolutely see it.
What color is it?
Usually the ones I've seen, they're kind of a golden beam almost, or yellowish.
Oh, interesting. I don't know why I assumed like blue or greenish color.
No.
Is that because of the argon?
No. Okay. Well, actually, you might be able to use. Okay, no. Laser color, I think, depends on what element is used in the laser construction. Now, to be honest, I really do not know that much about lasers. I just, you know, I just operate the thing for my job. But it's like, okay, they are. I know what element is in the laser affects its color, but I'm not really too sure beyond that, like how specifically that works. Yeah, you have to look at the definition for that. See, a lot of chicken nests around here. This is a place I would kind of expect it to be.
I think I found a giant-ass PDF about it.
Yep.
Oh, well, also, temperature plays a bit of a role in that.
In the color of the laser?
Oh, wait, this is for heat treating.
Oh, no, you don't want heat
No,
treating. You
who
mean
cares?
like actual laser function.
Okay, chemistry of light and color. That sounds about right.
That might give you more an example along the lines of fireworks, I think.
Color of chemicals, okay, chemical emissive properties. Damn, iron gets a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, iron's...
Neon,
just a ton.
pretty low. Hydrogen only gives you like 4.
Oh, well, there's a golden sun that just threw itself into the drink there.
Well, shit.
There's some chicken nests down here.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't actually need to be around chickens. It just needs... That's a weird effect on...
Yeah, I don't think that's intentional. Huh.
Hang on, go back to that. I might know what's going on there.
Okay, yeah,
It would be
let's,
get a bit closer to it.
so... Yeah.
Does it
Well, I'm
wrap
looking-
around at all? I have...
Like, it does change depending on what angle.
Okay, but it's completely flat. Okay, that's weird because the only way I could explain that would be if it was a weird cube sort of thing molded into that shape and they just textured one side and made the other sides transparent. But I don't know why you would do that and not just use a plane and just bend it slightly.
Yeah, it's these ones too.
Yeah, it's like... I could say that the only way I could imagine that is if there is geometry in the negative space there, it's just turned off. Or, you know, transparent. But like I said, you would just make a flat plane, curve it a little bit, and then that's it. It saves on polygons, and there's no real reason to do that other way. So, I don't know, that might just be a weird visual thing.
I don't remember seeing it before, so... Like, we were talking at the beginning of the stream that it seemed like... I know when their last bug fix was, but it seems like there might be some things that broke some of the lighting around. Alright, well, I'm kind of thinking this area is a little bit of a bust at the moment, so I'm just going to deposit my stuff in the machine there. Oh, after I get that. And then we are going to go to... what do you think, Ember Valley or... Actually, what time is it? It's still 10. Okay, no, we'll go with the... I don't even remember what this place is called. The Split Island here.
Okay.
Because after, like, kind of about the time I'd be wrapping up the search, I might be able to get some of that moonlit nectar or whatever it's called. And I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more of that.
Right.
I think there might be some recipes that might require it. Alright. So, chickens. Starlight Strand is what it's called. I think there's might be a fair number in this field. Problem is there's so much going on, it will be rather hard to spot this new slime.
Okay, well, Wikipedia was not the way to go for this because I don't understand a word of what they're saying. Like, just tell me what color makes what color laser.
Maybe just try looking up, like, I don't know, maybe just try looking up, like, what changes the laser's color or something? Because because I'm pretty sure it's like it has something to do with different elements being used in the actual laser itself.
Why is it giving me a bunch of eye pictures?
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, okay, their spikes weren't loading, and I was like, wait a minute, what the heck are those?
Okay, apparently lasers can sometimes change your eye color from, like, surgery.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
I've seen that people can get, like, blue eyes from brown if they use lasers. I'm not entirely sure of the whole process on that. Oh, treasure, yay.
sure finding a lot of those.
Yeah, nothing really interesting so far, though. Just, like, decorations, which I never really use. Maybe I should try using some. Okay. Oh yeah, how many? Okay, there's 28 treasure pods here. Wow.
Not really finding much on this. I think I'm just maybe don't know what
Maybe
to
I'm
look
wrong.
up.
What is that? Oh, it's just a weird bush.
I still got an hour to find this little bastard.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, see what I mean? Like, look, the spikes don't render.
Oh yeah.
Then, oop, there they are.
Hmm.
Where should I go? This place is very easy to get lost in around
Yeah,
here.
very twisty.
What kind of beach area? Kind of want to explore down here, although. Okay, I think I've been down here before. Yeah, I remember this.
You know what's weird? You've kind of just been running around to all of these different environments. You missed one.
Well, I think I can guess where it comes out. Oh wait, no. No wait, that's part of the labyrinth, I think.
Really?
Remember there was a locked door in there, I think.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's happened, but now there's just no bitrate issues.
Very, very strange.
It just works now. Not any audio cutting out, no... Maybe... I don't know, it must be that people are just using Discord servers more at different times, I suppose?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we don't, like, record anything on Saturdays, because we always have issues doing that.
Yeah.
A treasure...
I still think... Oh, wait, never mind. I was gonna say, I forgot that you work on Thursday in the mornings. Yeah, because I was thinking, it's like, you know... Okay, like, what day...
That was a geyser.
Yeah, what day would be best to record stuff on?
Oh, damn, I had no jetpack power. Yeah, I mean, my schedule does kind of suck. I mean, it's nice that I'm, you know, free for a lot of the weekends, but...
Yeah, whereas my problem is my schedule
That's haunting.
Oh god, what? The eyes.
Just like... Yeah, the eyes. Oh, it's getting in, it's getting in. Okay,
Yep,
let's
that's
leave.
awful.
Let's leave.
Hate that.
Yeah, your schedule's just kind of whenever, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
If they have a job for you, they send you. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, and I can shuffle things around to whatever day I please. So it's sort of like, you know, whatever... I'm really there for whatever time I choose.
I mean, it's nice in one aspect, but also in other it can be a little annoying, I guess.
Yeah, because you kind of need to plan ahead. I mean, the problem I had was I was planning ahead, but then plans changed, and then it's just like, crap, now I gotta move this over here, and then shuffle these around, and put everything off for a bit.
Yeah.
You know what the real problem is? Is that the job is super easy, and I can get it done in no time at all. It's just that I then have to fill out this massive survey at the end of it of all the things I did, like, you know, checking...
Oh,
Ooh. How did we miss this?
I have no idea. I just walked into the cave and here it is.
Huh. But yeah, it's like, you know... Basically, did you set up this product? Yes, no, was it already set up? Did you set up the price tag for it? Is it in stock, like, you know, for people to buy other than just the display model? And you have to do that and more for every single product that they want you to look at. It's never ending. And then that's just that, and then they ask you all these other crazy questions about random shit that you have to do, and it's like, God, this is so excessive.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons I decided that I didn't want to, like, become a nurse, because it's like there's just so much paperwork. It's like I don't want to be doing paperwork all day. I want to be, you know, like, helping people out, making them feel better, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what's the point of... Actually, that was also the problem I always have with some jobs like this, is... You know, it's one of those things like, oh, you could theoretically work your way up to being a manager or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've already read this one.
Yeah, I think I have too.
Yeah. It's like, but I don't want to be a manager. The managers are bureaucracy. I want to do the job, not write about other people doing the job.
Yeah, like... Yeah, I agree. It's like, I never really liked the idea of, like, you know, being management and stuff. It just does not appeal to me whatsoever.
Yeah, it just seems kind of boring. And tedious, and also, you know, endless unnecessary bureaucracy that just complicates things for everyone else.
Yeah. So there's like a lot of stuff here. Maybe I'll just focus on here. I think there's... Yeah, okay, I'm eating. I should leave. I think one of the biggest issues with, like, you know, a lot of... Okay, so I've always found there's two types of managers, really. It's like, there's the ones that take it, you know, way too seriously and, you know, do way too much crap and basically, you know, make everything their job that they have to personally oversee. Or there's, you know, the ones that do, like, really nothing, and they're just like, you are just wasting money that could be better spent on an employee actually doing work.
Yeah, I had the first type when I was working at the grocery store. I think he was the store manager. Like, he was really hands-on about everything. Like, he was the one changing out the tags on the shelves. He was, like, putting stuff out on the shelves sometimes. Like, you know, good for him for actually doing the work, but also, like... Man, you're really one of those I mean, he kind of, I think, had the same personality type as me in the whole thing of, like, if I don't do this, someone else is just gonna do it wrong. So I have to be the one to do this. Which I kind of get. And I didn't have a problem with him. It was just kind of funny how...
Oh, that's cute. Nice little wings.
Yeah. He was a little bit psychotic about that stuff. Whereas at my current job, I have the other type of manager. Like, the type who literally just won't tell you anything. Like, one of the jobs I had was just like... I can't remember what it was. I think it's because it's happened so many times, but specifically one job that I was supposed to do, I asked her, it's like, you know, send an email, it's like, hey, so you haven't given me any jobs in, like, a month. Am I gonna get work? And, you know, this was, I only had one job, my training, job at the time. And then she just responds with, like, oh yeah, you'll get more.
And...
Okay. Can I get a timeline on that, maybe? And it's been like that the whole time. It's just like, she tells you absolutely nothing. And when eventually she does get around to doing some actual work, it's to tell you to do something either completely unreasonable, or it's like, hey, we need you to do this thing. I will give you no instructions on what to do. And it's the type of like, hey, there's this project that we need to get done today. Can you do it? It's like, yes, I suppose I could. Great, we'll send you the things you need for it next week.
Yeah.
That's actually happened. Like, I've gotten this one project we're working on, we have to get done within like a 2-week time period.
Alright.
I did not receive the instructions or materials to do this job until 2 days into that span of time. It's like, I've wasted, or she has wasted, 2 days of work because she literally couldn't have gotten the stuff out to me or explained what the job was earlier. Ooh.
Hello.
That's interesting. That's a butterfly.
That's probably the door.
Well, you got the little dewdrops, might as well
Yes, I do. Hold on, where's one of those guys?
slap it in a slime.
Come on, really?
There's bees.
There's bees, yeah, I don't need... There we go. Hey, buddy, no, stop. Hey, no, get lost. No, get lost. Don't... No. Okay, thank goodness. Hey, no, eat. There, thank you. Alright, cool. I have no inventory room.
What's the least valuable thing?
Just put that there. I hope nothing eats that. Because I want those back.
They're all gonna be eaten.
They are probably all gonna be eaten, yeah. Okay, how they get there? Right, I tend to jump on the arches.
I will say, it is pretty amazing in this game how much exploring you can do and then just find something that you've completely missed.
Oh yeah, this is actually quite good. Okay. Tree. Now I've got to wait for my pack to recharge. Yeah, I mean, I must have been like really lucky because for the most part, all my companies, with some exception of course, like no company's perfect, have been fairly well organized.
I've had the exact opposite.
I know you have.
It's kind of,
It's kind of dumb.
it's kind of
like,
hell. The animation company especially, like, oh my god. That was just hell.
That is not where I expected that to open.
Is this...
Treasure. Those things are definitely gonna be gone by the time I get out of here.
Yep.
I think it's just literally this room. Oh, another sure shot module. Cool.
Do you
One
need
that I
multiple
cannot
ones?
actually get. I mean, technically yes, but also no. Okay, cool. It's just a room. All right. Just get rid of that. And hope that, like I said, my things are still there. Where were they? Down here. Oh my god, they're still there.
That is a miracle.
Yeah. That is actually pretty impressive, yes. Yeah, I got a fair bit of stuff actually. That's nice. Okay, it's getting a little dangerous out. Hi, get lost. It's getting a little dangerous out here, though. That's the only thing. Yeah, so far, kind of come up blank here. It's so cool that the tree got like split in half like that.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, anyways, I've been pretty lucky. Things have always been run fairly well. There's, I said, I still think it would be great if we did like a work stories, like some sort of like little animation or something, or just a stream of us like talking about it, because
Yeah.
so I mean, both of us have some pretty hilarious ones.
The problem I have with that is I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is the way that I could do that without having to model 50 different locations and hundreds of props and all this stuff?
You could do it your old kind of style of drawing, maybe.
I could, theoretically.
Yeah. But by the way, viewer, if you're not already subscribed to his channel, you might not know he has a separate animation channel. Inky does. Makes some very amusing animations.
I think he left.
Ah.
Some time ago, even.
Bad. Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, we are not having good luck with the slime, but it is apparently very rare, so...
Yeah.
Alright, well... Let's just take a quick peek over here, I guess, if I can make it up this cliff. Check out the sand beach areas. You know, there's like that angler slime there now, which I'm kind of curious why he's there. It's like, where would you go to?
Yeah, there's not slime keys anymore, are there?
No, there aren't.
Sucks. Yeah, they really did kind of remove a lot of the things from it and just...
Yeah, like I said, I'm not entirely... And the other thing is, it's like, I feel like they might be focusing on the world a little too much and not so much the gameplay.
A little, yeah. It's still... I mean, the biggest improvement I can say about this game is the pickup time on your jetpack. Like, it took so long in the first game for you to start actually getting any height.
Yeah. Okay, more chickens and stuff here.
Yeah, I can't remember if I said it's... There doesn't actually have to be chickens nearby, it just needs to be by a nest.
Okay.
What are those?
Been out there? They
Have
have been
you?
out there. Huh. Small island. I don't know what's out here though.
I don't suppose there's a drone anywhere that you can see?
No.
I do like the resource harvesting.
I kind of both like it and don't like it because, while it's nice to be able to go to the world and get something, it also kind of defeats the purpose of having a huge part of the slime science.
Yeah, like I was thinking, it's like they really should have this, and then also as another thing for like the resource harvesters. 'Cause, yeah, it feels like they really kind of just dropped a whole bunch of concepts. It's weird, like you don't really see many games make a sequel and have less features.
True. I mean, again, like it's early access, but you can only kind of hide behind that excuse so long, right?
Yeah, it's like, okay, you've surely got the models already made from the first game. Just like increase the poly count, update the textures. I mean, I don't even know if they would increase the poly count. It doesn't look that much. I think it would really just be better texture.
No, they definitely increase the poly count. I can tell that.
Maybe a little bit, but you know, not enough that you'd have to make fully new models, I would say. And even if you did, they, you know, they've made all of this other stuff. The little harvester shouldn't be that bad.
No.
And they've still got like the code from the previous game. It wouldn't be that hard to implement.
No, not really. Oh, right. I forgot that. Go in there.
So yeah, it's sort of like I mean, I get that they didn't add it because they figured, oh, we're just gonna have this in it. But I think they should have, like, some other resources. Or, like, new stuff that you can dig up.
Also, this is another weird thing. Sometimes the hitbox of these things doesn't really work. A lot of chickens around here again. Also, it's like, I've been by this area many times. I've never seen this new slime.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. I'm not really sure what its spawn rate is. Doesn't say.
Can you at least tell me, like, what color it is so I know?
It's yellow.
It's yellow, okay. My problem is I could potentially mistake that for a bunny.
Yeah, so I was kind of thinking that's like you should probably avoid the areas with the rabbits and the honey slimes.
Right, okay. Maybe, I want to take care of the farm for a little bit, but, let me do then... How much longer do we have in the stream?
45 minutes.
Okay, then maybe we'll pop over to Ember Valley and take a look over there. I feel like things are, yeah, a little out of control already. Yep, everything's empty. Alright. Here we go again.
Just thinking about it, you know what the problem with this?
Right.
The whole thing with the changing out how we record stuff like this. Excuse me, while the massively loud cars drive past. I would like to switch out to a new capture system, and I think that would be a good idea to do, obviously.
Right.
It's just kind of the problem that... It's like, we kind of need to record stuff fairly soon, because, you know, I don't want to run out. But it's like, I would love it if the next one we do, we could do this way, but that would mean I'd have to basically get it completely figured out over the weekend, and the only problem with that is I've kind of got other projects I need to do. I need to record more Death Stranding. I've got an animation that I'm working on that I need to keep going for. Because that one is going to be a bit more complex in the way I'm doing it, and I want it to be done. I'm hoping that I can use that as a Halloween animation.
Alright.
But, you know, that kind of puts a set, determined time limit on it.
Right. You still have quite a while before Halloween.
Yeah, that's what I always think.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, we got mail. What's the mail? Oh, from lots of people. Hello, Beatrix. I hope it's not too presumptuous, but I got you this. Hope you like it. Alright. I usually use an algorithm to identify appropriate gifts, but in this instance, I just sort of winged it. That would be a fantastic use for AI. Hard to shop for people.
Yeah.
I agree. The spontaneity. Spontaneity, there you go. Thank you. Scares me too.
Ooh.
That is actually incredibly useful.
I was gonna say, I like Victor. He doesn't just offload his crap onto you. He actually gives you useful things.
Alright. How are you feeling? When I feel lonesome, do something nice for a friend. Makes me feel right as rain. Just my little way of saying I'm thinking of you. Give me a shrubbery. Thank you. Alright. Yes. Send me a care package. I'm gonna say some type of statue. Rainbow grass, okay.
It literally grows everywhere on this island.
Yeah. Which actually begs a question then, how'd she get it?
That is interesting. Why do I not remember that weird little, like, maintenance area back there?
Because I never had any reason to go back there.
Huh. You know, I guess it is one of those things, like, I'm done editing everything. I record like stuff in the middle of the night pretty much, so it's like it's not like that would get in the way of the daytime.
Oh, I can upgrade this.
I
Let's do that.
I suppose there really is no reason that I couldn't try to get this working over the weekend and see if it works for recording Metroid sometime in the week.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, the one thing I need to find out mainly is, do I need you to be recording on OBS?
Right.
I don't know if you do, or if you just need to say, here, record this monitor.
Yeah, that's a good question. I've already got OBS installed, it's just I've never used it for anything.
Oh, crap, that reminds me, there was something else I wanted to get this weekend.
Oh?
Yeah. Remember how I mentioned there was that software for, like, terrain sculpting, pretty much?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I never ended up downloading that, so I was kind of thinking I should do that at some point here. But again, God, that's just one more thing that I need to do, and then a software to learn, rather than getting the actual projects I'm working on accomplished.
Yeah, you take on a lot for sure, which is probably part of the problem of why you have issues kind of finishing stuff, because there's always more things to find, right? And more
it's
things...
also that I just get bored of things really quickly and then start a new project halfway through the old one.
Yeah, that could be an issue. Feed my hunter slimes as well. I'm kind of wondering if I might develop a new farm here.
Okay.
Like, I might use that back area because I'm feeling like I don't have enough food all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's vacuum all you guys up for a sec.
Actually, you know how I said I was making an animation at the moment? The real problem I'm having isn't necessarily with, like, the animation's actually going pretty fine. It's not really the most high effort, but that's because I'm planning to, this is the one I'm going to be tracing over it.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is more, I've gotten, like, the first 2 shots basically finished completely. It's just that I'm not sure what the 3rd shot is going to be. Because I was thinking, like, alright, I know what I'm gonna do after this, but is that a little bit too much of a scene change? Like, it kind of... I'm wondering, it's like, that could theoretically be the next shot, but also I could have at least maybe 2 or 3 more shots in between there as kind of, like, establishing the chain of events, and I'm not sure... it's the problem of, like, I don't want to overwork, like, give myself more work than I already have, but also I don't want to have to go back and, do this again after, it's like, oh, I've made it, like, 10 more shots in, and then now realizing I need to redo shot 4, or add a shot 4. So I kind of want to, which unfortunately more or less means I need to make a whole bunch of extra shots just in case I might need them. Which, it's like they might get cut later on, but probably better to have them than, need them later. Which isn't too bad, because that means that one of the shots I'm working on, or like my second shot that I haven't quite finished, is mostly done, since how I was gonna have that end could then be shot 3 instead. And just change the camera view.
I'm definitely at a disadvantage because I don't exactly know what it looks like, but I can kind of see your dilemma though.
I mean, the only benefit though is that it's basically going to be adding 3 shots at maybe 4. But 3 of those shots are going to be like questionable if they'll even be 1 second each. So it's not a lot of work, but it's also, you know, just 4 more steps away from where I want to be at that point. It's especially bad because I don't storyboard at all. I just kind of wing it based off of the idea I have in my head.
And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, right?
Well, you know my first Halloween animation I did. I had a real problem because I just had a script, read it, made the video, and then had to figure out where to go from there because I had no idea what was actually going to happen visually as I was talking. So it turned out like, okay, now I need a new background for this shot because I don't have one, because I didn't know whether I would need one or not. And then, oh, now I need these props in here because I wasn't sure if I was going to have a background for this. So it's just, like I said, you know, various things that keep popping up, like, oh, right, I guess I need to do this now because I didn't plan it out of what would be on screen when I do this.
Right.
Which was also the problem with my, you know, that one video I did with the projector.
Okay.
The problem was that the thing is, it would have been so easy to solve because what I could have done was just made the what's displayed on the projector as a video in itself, and then had it present while I was animating it. But I didn't. I animated the full video and then put in the projector frames for the little sections I was going to render out. So
yeah, I think you should have done that the other way around.
Yeah, the main reason, it was not a timing issue. That was no problem at all. The problem was I did not know where my character should be standing. Because you know, he's going to be obscuring part of the beam of the projector. I just don't know which part because I haven't created the frames yet, or the slides rather, so it kind of meant that certain frames were weirdly placed because I had to show as much as I could of it while my character was blocking half of it.
Right, okay. Yeah, I definitely think... Yeah, that probably was not a good way of doing it at all.
Yeah, the only problem, though, is it doesn't really matter how I do it, because that video ended up taking 100 hours to render, and nothing would change that short of using one of those services that lend you their render farms. Which I'm fine with.
Is it all affordable at all, or?
I don't know. I've seen a few people have been sponsored by them, like, you know, these people who do Blender tutorials, but I never actually looked into them. And I don't really know how they work to begin with, either.
Yeah, because, okay, here's the other issue I'm having. On a Discord server, we got into discussion about, like, you know, internet and, you know, how bad basically Canadian internet is compared to, like, other places in the world.
Compared to a random third world country?
I know about, like, random third world, but it's like in the States, it's like, oh, it's night and day difference, basically. And something that was kind of funny is one of the guys was saying, it's like, I've always heard, you know, that it's like, internet in the States was considered subpar, but it's like, yeah, apparently that person who said it's subpar has never been to Canada before. It's like our ping, yeah, it's like our ping is good. The problem is our upload and download is just terrible.
Yeah.
And that's something else you have to consider. It's like, yeah, how are you getting into these render farm services? Through the internet, which means, like, how long is it going to take to send all the files?
I don't know. Like, that's the thing I don't understand, is, like, do I send them my files, or do they... You know those things where people find, like, Minecraft seeds from, like, pictures and stuff? How some people... How they, like, somehow give someone their... Like, they loan them their RAM? I don't understand how that process works. It's like, oh yeah, we turn all of these different computers into render farms for one person. By somehow linking them together, and no one's actually downloading any files onto their computer. They're just somehow lending out their RAM.
Yeah, I don't really know how that works. But I mean, you're kind of again at the mercy of how good your internet is, right?
Yeah.
Why am I storing this in 2 separate places?
And, you know, based on our stream here, the answer is not. My internet is not good.
Yeah, it's probably not going to improve it then, you know, next place we move to. It might even be worse.
At the very least, the one thing I can be certain of is it will probably not take 100 hours to render a, 2.5-minute video.
Wow.
How long is that per minute? Hang on. So it takes... 20 hours to load, to render 30 seconds, roughly.
Are you sure that's correct? Because that sounds insane to me.
No, that's correct. Because it's like, it's 2.5 minutes, which means that's 5 30-second intervals. 100 divided by 5 is 20, so 20 hours for 30 seconds.
Damn.
Yep. It's absurd. It's bullshit. So
You really need to get a new computer, buddy.
It's not the computer, that's just rendering stuff in cycles. No new computer is going to make that a reasonable render time.
I disagree with that completely.
It's gonna make it a better render time, it's not gonna make it a reasonable render time.
Okay.
Not everything is just instantly improved by getting a new thing. No, unless I get a full, like, you know, 70, 80 gigabytes of RAM built into it and whatever else it needs.
Yeah.
And I can't afford that.
Yeah, true. Oh, more mail. Who's sending me? Moochie, what have you got? Yep, here we go again. I found something I was going to throw out, but then I thought, hey, he likes old junk I don't need. I bet she would just love this. You can thank me later. Ash blooms, okay. Well, thank you, Moochie, I guess.
See, this is also one of those things that concerns me a little bit. It's like, have you reached the end of the plot as it's currently written?
I kind of feel like, yes, I have. I mean, unless I find, like, kind of a new event or something. Or, like, you know, I hit a new trigger, but I'm not sure what that would be. I mean, there's that other slime in the cave, which I actually should probably go back and
Right.
do that, I guess. farm is... except they're out of food again. Okay. We'll do that, then we'll go get him some food. Shouldn't need too much, in theory. Oh, it still occurs to me that I did offer that, you know, you can use my computer for rendering stuff when I'm not here, and you still have never taken me up on that offer.
Well, see, it's one of those issues that, like, the amount of trouble that it is of... So the way I'd have to do that is I'd have to store every single model I've made onto my external hard drive, transfer all of my videos, like, you know, the animation files, onto the external hard drive, take that hard drive upstairs to your computer, plug it in. You'd have to have the right version of Blender installed. I'd have to upload, or, you know, go in through there, get all the settings, and then eventually, assuming that it gets done in one day, which it won't, I promise, I'm gonna have to then take whatever it's rendered, back down here, plug it in, upload it to my thing, and then do it all again the next day. I mean, I always knew that from the beginning. It's like this...
Are you absolutely sure you
Yes.
have to take the models?
Yes, how else would it get... It doesn't have anything to reference otherwise.
Yeah, I suppose so. Okay.
It's like, you know, trying to load up a video editing file onto someone else's computer without any of the assets you've made.
Okay, so here's how I thought it worked. I thought it was something to the effect of you make something in Blender, and it is saved as like a Blender project file, and then you need to, in that Blender project file, you need to then basically turn it into an MP4 by exporting it through cycles or whatever.
Not even close.
Not even close.
No, you take the file, you render it out as an image sequence, which means it renders every single frame as a PNG. You take all 5,000 of those frames, put it into editing software as an image sequence, and it compiles it all into a video based on the, you know, that all of the frames are numbered. You can render it out as an MP4 in Blender, but I don't think it gives you the best result.
Okay.
Actually, I know for a fact
though?
it doesn't, because I did that once, very recently, on my, you know, project I'm working on now. When I finished the first shot, I needed to render it out so I could see how it looked. And it doesn't need to be good, because I'm just going to be tracing over it, and yeah, it's pretty low quality.
See, it confuses me greatly, because it's like, if all you're doing is basically rendering out images, then combining the images into a sequence, how hard is it for any program to combine stuff into a sequence? It's like the stuff's numbered, you just stick it together.
Well, yeah, but that's not what I'm telling Blender to do. I'm just telling it to render. It doesn't need to make... That's, you know, compiling it all is just one more step it needs to do that's going to take more time. I can take those files and put them into, you know, HitFilm in 5 seconds, and it's not really any more effort. And also, that's the other thing. I'm pretty sure uploading an MP4 to editing software... I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but you'd probably want, like, kind of the more base files so that you're getting it as good as it is without any compression, any of that shit.
So, like, the whole photocopying thing again,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, pretty much. You want the original.
Alright. Get your ass back in there. Alright, let's go feed that angler slime.
Oh, right. We've got 20 minutes left, so that might be getting close to the end.
Time. Yeah. Hold on. Where did I send... I have no idea where this sends me. Hold on. Oh, that saved me a bit of a trip. No, not a whole lot, but certainly saved a trip. Okay, so I gotta kind of get on the pink side of the island here. Get up the cliff, please, game.
Alright, so the jetpack isn't greatly improved.
No, not really. There we go, okay. So, yeah, I can just run through this area, I think. As long as I gotta be, like, high enough that... Oh, that's a bit of a gap.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can make it. You can make it.
That's a really long way.
Nah, it only looks like it.
Oh, boy. Holy...
See, it was fine.
Oh, that was really close, and I'm not even in the right spot.
You know. You're closer, though,
Okay.
right? Where are you? I don't even see you on the map.
Hold on, I gotta go around this way. Like, I have to be on the other side of that rock wall.
Ah, okay, well, just fly.
Get up here. Okay, then, yeah, wait. Can I get up there? I hope I can. Yeah, okay. Then, this would be quicker. That was like, that could have just gone so bad so quickly.
But it didn't, so everything's fine.
Alright. I think this is the cave I need to go to. Or if there's just another random cave. Yep, here we are. Alright. What are you blocking?
Looks like he's either sitting on a hole or a geyser.
He's on a geyser. And... Oh.
Seriously?
Oh, he's on. Okay, hold on. We got one here. I hope this is enough. There.
Hey,
Oh, just
exactly.
enough. Yep.
Oh god, not
Geyser.
even little ones. Oh, there we
Oh
go.
no, they just got blasted. Whoa. Okay. And
Where are you? Is this...
somewhere I've definitely been before.
Oh.
It's just, it's like, as far as I can tell, it's like that's a hole. Like, it's a deep pit. Okay, well, that was a little underwhelming, but
It's something, I guess.
it is something. Alright, wait. Yeah, that takes me home. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, hold on, I need to drink some more. My voice is going. I just spilled water all over myself.
Good job.
Yep. I didn't realize it's dark in here, and I didn't realize I had filled the glass that much. Lovely. Okay.
Really need to get a dusk lamp.
I actually really do, yeah.
It's really nice, I've got one.
Yeah, I actually kind of know, I think, which one I'd get to. Just haven't gone around to ordering it. Yeah, okay. Figured it. So, no luck with that slime, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'll have to see if... it'll definitely show up at some point, but...
Oh, I forgot about your boat.
Yeah, little smiley face boat.
It's Bodie McBoatface.
Bodie McBoatface. It is nice that they decided to name one of the life rafts after it.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, hold on. Up here, let me get a teleporter down. Install. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that there because, like, I don't know exactly where I want the other teleporter to end up, right? but I know I want to be home probably, so
Yeah.
just leave that there, and then I still have the other one in my inventory. So, I'm wondering if just for the heck of it, we should make some decorations. Like, what do I actually have for decorations? Got a palm, nice pillars, rainbow mounds, further down, an aurora pine would be kind of nice. A golden chicken statue. Interesting. A little magma pool. Actually, I wouldn't mind making one of those, you know? Yeah, screw it. Let's make my magma.
Oh my god, I just noticed something in one of my animations. I was just like checking the preview of it. Oh god, did I seriously leave the shadow turned on for the eyes? Like, they're casting a shadow on my character's face. Those should be set to have no shadow.
Oops.
Oh, for God's sakes, How many videos have been like that? Jesus.
Yeah, how many of you have you done that too?
God damn it. Alright, well that's something to remember.
There we go. Oh, and it does actually burn. Like, you guys in here, do you guys like this?
Just gonna cook some slimes.
He's just spinning.
Alright then. Just
Okay,
got a little
I don't actually.
slime hot pot.
Hold on, you guys just chill out my inventory for a second. Yeah, I definitely need more food, I think. I was kind of considering for a second cremating some chickens, but that's kind of messed up, so...
What?
Yeah. Did I tell you that I
don't like where this
made,
is
like,
going.
Did I tell you that I made cremation boxes?
That's not as bad as I thought.
Like,
What do you mean
I'm not talking about afterwards. I'm talking about like the thing the body ashes fall into while they're still being burned.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, how do you cremate a body in a box? I thought you just like put them on a tray.
No, like that, like the ash catching box.
Oh, okay.
I built a few of those.
Ah, interesting.
And yes, more than one.
How big are they?
About like 12 by 14 by like 10 deep or something. I think that is about what they were.
Inches or feet?
Inches, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm assuming they kind of got a funnel. That it all just kind of, like, you don't want to empty out a coffin-sized box of ashes. That would be very inconvenient.
No, I think it like funnels into this box.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one of the things I worked on.
Hmm.
Yep.
Interesting. You definitely do have some intriguing things that you make.
Yeah, that is true. There we go. You guys have more food. You guys just feel like air hockey pucks. What the hell with them pigs? They just eat so much. Okay. Anyways, chicken population is still recovering. Here you guys have some carrots. I'm trying to think of like some of the other weird stuff like I've made that I made powder coating sample chips. That was one of the ones I worked on. Those are annoying to do. You gotta like grind them all.
Just because, like, aren't they just metal squares?
Yeah, they are, but it's like okay, but they come out of our punch with little like I don't know if micro joints is the right word. That's what we call them with the laser, but it's basically like are Warhammer things like they're in that card with the little things?
Oh yeah,
holding them
die
in place?
casting.
Yeah, die casting, so then you like, break them out and then assemble them.
So it's like that, except you're laser cutting it out?
Yeah, and it has to leave stuff so the part still gets held in the sheet, right? But,
Right.
it's thin enough that you can just break it out.
But then you need to grind that down, I'm assuming.
You have to grind that
Oh,
down because
God.
it needs to be perfectly smooth. So you have to belt sand, like, 500 of these things.
Belt sanders always scare the crap out of me.
Oh, they should. One guy lost a thumb in it.
I feel like that's one of those things where, like, losing a thumb in a belt sander is, like, the best case scenario for a belt sander.
Yeah, it can go bad. I mean, I've dusted my knuckles a couple times in it. It hurts.
I imagine it would.
Um,
I don't know, better than... I don't know, I don't know if this is even possible, but it looks like one of those things, like, you get caught and it sucks your whole arm into it, and then the rest of you gets ground up into, like, mincemeat.
It could potentially happen. That's why you're not supposed to wear gloves when you're using that thing.
Ah, cool. Great.
Oh, one of my coworkers was doing the safety squint yesterday.
I forgot about the safety squint. That's the welding, but just squinting at
No,
it.
it's not welding.
It's
Like,
just
you should be wearing glasses, but you're not, and you're just kind of squinting. And it was arguably worse than welding. Okay, do you know what a dry cut saw is?
I hate it already, whatever it is.
Okay, it's basically like a zip disc on a grinder,
Oh, no.
but it's in like a miter saw.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, not only is this thing throwing sparks everywhere.
Wait, do you mean like it's... Hang on, let me just look up what a miter saw is. Is that like the thread one?
No, a miter saw is like, the standard, like, chop saw, it's also called. You like bring it down.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, just like dry cut saw. It's like, it's
God.
a grinder. Like I said, it's a grinder disc, a big one that's usually like 10 to 12 inches in diameter.
Oh wow, I hate that.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Already, those things can explode too.
I don't know why. I just
sometimes.
hate that even more than a normal circular saw. It looks...
Oh, these things are way more dangerous. Like I said,
It's weird, like I said, they look almost no different, but you can somehow tell it's more dangerous just from the image.
yeah, like, unless you do something insanely wrong, miter saw blades don't randomly explode. These can do that if there's like a fault in the disc, or you are going too hard, or it's vibrating too much.
I do love that I love that about those kind of grinders things. It's like, no, this isn't a problem to be, like, worked out. This is a feature of them. They just do this, and we've made no effort to try to stop this from happening. It's just part of... It's It's almost like that Valve code video.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that as the life simulation theory. It's like, I don't know why, but I can't get grinders to work properly in the simulation unless I stick a random number generator onto the chance of it exploding. That's literally the only way we can get them to work in this simulation.
Yeah,
So this is just part of it. It has to be this way.
Yeah, like, zip discs are, like, how they're manufactured is they're powder and then they're compressed.
Yeah, that's terrifying. It's
yeah,
awful.
it is, like...
Worst thing ever.
Yeah, like, seriously, for God's sake, guys, use a face shield at a minimum when you're using a zip disc on a handheld grinder, let alone a dry cut saw. My God. It's like...
I forgot that this was all about the safety squint while using it.
Yeah, like... No safety
That's
glasses,
awful.
no ear protection, no face shield. You should really be wearing a respirator too, but I can forgive that one because sometimes I skip wearing a respirator just only a few cuts.
You think I just hold your breath?
I do actually.
Yeah, why not? Did you see that video I sent to you of the every welder ever video?
Yeah, like not entirely true, but kind of sometimes.
Yeah, I just love.
What does Bob want? Special delivery. Have a great chickens. Rainbow lumps.
Cool.
Gave me lumps. Lovely.
But yeah, I do love the just like, oh yeah, I've been working here for 3 weeks and I'm already blind, deaf, can't taste anymore, none of my fingers work. It's like,
yeah.
the way you describe working at a shop, it's like, I feel like that is everyone there. It's like, yeah, my left eye stopped working about a week into the job, but that's fine, that's just part of it.
Okay, yeah, so my new coworkers, like, I like them, but it's like, they are even less focused on safety than my previous coworkers, and that is saying something.
That takes like a special level of not giving a fuck.
Yeah, it's like, okay, how's this going? It's going okay. Still, but I think.
Is there? Oh,
the bunny.
Is there a race war?
No, the bunny's alright. Yeah, like the bunny almost got
race
blown
war.
off the cliff there. Oh, okay, well, yeah, okay, now things are kind of popping off.
Jesus,
okay.
alright, well, I guess leave him to it. We're actually approaching the last 5 minutes of the stream here, so anything you need to get done, I guess get it done now.
Not really, I mean, just kind of little maintenance at this point. So yeah, like you said, I'm just kind of watching him doing this, and wait, I don't know if I've said this, but it's like at certain points, I was concerned about it. It's like now I'm just like, I see you guys doing that. It's like, you do you, buddy. I'm not paid as a safety manager. I don't need to worry about this.
Like, you know what? That's OSHA's problem.
we don't have OSHA here.
Oh, good. Well, they're just fun killers, anyways, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it's like. I kind of wonder, looking at this, like, how have you guys not been written up yet? Like, honestly.
Well, you know, it's the thing. If OSHA doesn't come to check out what's going on there, then no one knows.
Well, I mean, like, OSHA's a US thing.
Oh, is it? What's our one?
Yeah. It's provincial. I don't think there's a... So, ours is, Wait, hold on. Did they change the name? Recently, I think it's WorkSafe BC, at least.
Right, yeah, I forgot about WorkSafe. I had to do something for them. Oh yeah, I had to do that for this job for some reason. It's like, oh, you know, there's lots of things that are dangerous, like these things that you can fall into a dough blender and get shredded up and, you know, get your legs amputated by, I don't know, whatever. It's like, I'm stocking shelves. What, like, where do you people think you're sending me that I need to go through this?
No. Oh, something else at work. So I was doing a bit of soldering. I haven't done like soldering in years. And it's like, I really should have been wearing a respirator, but I didn't think of it at the time because the only time I ever did soldering was at school, and they had like right at the soldering stations, they had these vents, like that basically, you know, suck in all the fumes. So it's like, yeah, you don't need to wear a respirator at school. It's sucking in all the fumes. You're fine. Here, though, it's like, but it's like in the background, so you don't think about it. And then, like, you know, it's like, oh, I'm just putting like muriatic acid on like galvanized metal here, and then I was just like, it's like, oh, like I just feel it all in my nose. It's like, oh, this is not good for me. What the hell? Oh
God,
man.
that is a problem.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, muriatic acid. It's
fun
no
stuff.
Joke there. Yeah, like it's. Oh wait, hold on. Muriatic acid is the commercial name of hydrochloric, I think.
Oh, good, the fun stuff.
Wait, no, is it hydrochloric? Look at muriatic acid for me. What is it? Is it hydrochloric? It's
acid.
like MU.
Diluted. It's a diluted solution of hydrochloric acid.
Oh, it is hydrochloric.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the fun stuff.
Yep. It wasn't even like killed acid either, for those who know about like soldering. It's like, no, it was just straight up muriatic acid.
Just straight up toxins directly into the nose.
Oh yeah, it's like, okay, I'm wearing my respirator next time I do that.
Yeah, no shit. Anyways, we're actually at the 3-hour mark, so is there, like I said, anything you need to just finish up here quick, or?
No, I mean, I think everything... Isn't it interesting how we always manage to finish it when it's nighttime? Isn't that interesting?
It must be, like, a pretty consistent day-night cycle. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously it is, but I guess it must be pretty good at that.
yeah, I guess so.
Anyways, yeah, so, I believe that's about everything, so I guess we should start shutting down.
Oh man, I'm yawning already.
No more, work-safe stories to tell.
I have got so many of these things. Like, it's actually...
Okay, so, you know, we'd be here all night then.
Oh yeah, we'd be here all night. Like, I've seen a lot of stuff. So there was only technically one incident where I thought, like, you know, if something goes wrong here,
We're
one
all
or
gonna
two
die.
people yeah, someone's gonna die if something goes wrong here.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, for the most part, it's like fairly safe. Well, I am anyways.
Alright, well, I mean,
Coworkers
that's
not.
it. As long as you're not, as long as no one gets a team kill in there, I guess you're good.
Oh, trust me, I'm very aware of whenever my coworkers are moving like heavy equipment or doing anything that could potentially injure me.
That is probably for the best. Alright.
One
Oh.
so
no.
there was like one coworker, who every time he was operating the forklift, I was like, what can I be doing on the other side of the shop right now?
Or, like, what can I do on the other side of the shop, or keep him in direct line of sight this entire time?
I at minimum, I always kept him in my peripheral vision. It's like, oh my god, he made me so nervous when he was on it.
That's probably why I shouldn't get a forklift license or forklift certification. I just don't trust myself to be responsible with that heavy machinery.
It's honestly not that hard driving a forklift.
It's not a problem of it being hard. If anything, it being easy makes it worse.
I don't think you understand, like, it feels so dodgy in a forklift. Because if you go over have you ever seen that meme? It's like, you know, forklift driver going like, you know, like going more than like 10 miles per hour, and it's like from Mad Max. It's like, oh, what a day, what a lovely day. It's basically like that. It's like, it's so like every little bump you're like, part of you dies inside because forklifts are so easy to tip. And they have no suspension either.
And let me guess, if they have a roll cage, it's just for show.
Oh yeah, the roll cage, like, if it goes like completely like tits up, you are getting crushed. Like, forklifts weigh like 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. They are ridiculously heavy.
Alright. Good times.
Yeah, like, they're like solid cast iron. That's what they're made of.
That is... They must have awesome engines.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We really should do like a worker trade stories animation. We'd like maybe do it like the with the projector, because then it, you know, there's some more visual aids and stuff, and it wouldn't be as hard to animate either with all the locations and stuff.
Yeah, that is kind of what I was thinking. Like I said, it always comes down to, it's like, what can I do to make this the least amount of effort for me?
Yeah, especially since like I've got a ton of work stories, and there are so many of them, most of them long. I'd actually have probably trouble picking some.
Okay. Well, either way, we'll have to save that for some other time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll start shutting things down. Yeah, so I guess thanks for joining me.
Oh yeah, my pleasure.
I was actually extremely tired and didn't really want to do anything anyways, so that worked out very well.
Yeah, long day at work.
Yep. Actually, it wasn't at work. It was the traffic. The work was fine.
Yeah, it's nice to have a fridge behind me.
You have a... Oh yeah, I guess you do need to eat at some point. probably. Anyways, yeah, thanks for joining me, and I guess thanks to everyone for watching. I don't think anyone's currently here, but if anyone is, subscribe or something, I don't know. Do whatever you want, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do that, and I guess I'll just do my normal thing of, if you enjoyed, please press all the buttons and follow me in all the places. Hope to see you next time. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing next time, but I'll figure that out next time. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.